Today we're going to audit your beliefs and your values. Everything stems from our beliefs and our values because the thing is, all of our attention and resources go to our values. That's what we value, right? Everything that we value in society, our conveniences, the thing that saves us time. That's where all of our resources go. You're going to put your time and attention into something that brings you pleasure, into something that brings you closer to where you want to be, at least. That's the thought. Like, let's audit our beliefs right now. Let's audit our values. If we really think it's more important than to sit around and to play the game, than to go and support our family, then we need to be saying to ourselves, I value the game more than my relationship with my family. So whenever you're going to hold yourself accountable, make sure you think of that. Make sure you remind yourself that you are doing something that's important to you, more important than everything else in the world, because otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. Now, we all need to give ourselves time to breathe. We all need to give ourselves time to feel grace. But we need to always come back to what's important, right? I heard that Oprah, every 15 minutes, she broke her day up into 15-minute sections where every 15 minutes she reevaluates. She refreshes and thinks, what am I doing? What is the purpose of what I'm doing? She asks the why question. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Is it bringing you closer to where you want to be? Is it allowing you to support the people that you love? Is it fulfilling for you to do the thing that you're doing in the long run? Let's really think about that. Ask yourself that question. Pause the video and ask yourself that question right now. I'll wait. Now we're back. Really think about this, because these last 2 weeks have been the hardest that I could even think of this semester, this year so far. I did not realize that I was going to be stretched so thin. I did not realize that I was going to keep taking on things. I did not realize that more and more was going to keep coming up. And a lot of it would stem from other people's activities, but those people's activities influence what I'm doing. So now I have to readjust my schedule. What's most important to me? I have to figure out what my priorities are. And then I got to a point where I was listening to books, and I finished like 5 books in the last 2 weeks. And then I was like, well, now what? I'm not interested in the rest of the books on my list. I made it a key priority not to spend any more money on the books. Why? Because if I'm spending money on the books, but I'm not acting on the knowledge, then am I really learning anything? I love learning. I value learning. So now this is my time to practice reorganizing my schedule, choosing my priorities, breaking my day into 15-minute bites, and refreshing and thinking, what if the purpose constantly has really been an adjustment for me. And so I really want to behoove this upon you to go ahead and audit what you do. Go ahead and audit what you value and what you believe and cross-reference them, connect them to your activities, and really think about if what you're doing really matters to you. Because at the end of the day, everything that you do matters. Everything that you do matters. And if we really are loving ourselves, taking care of ourselves, then we'll do the things that matter to us. So I want to ask you, are you doing what matters to you today? Are you doing the thing that's going to get you to where you want to be, to feel the things that you want to feel? I think next time it really does like behoove us to kind of go through the practicing of feeling what we want to feel, even though we've never felt it before. That's something that I've heard Joe Dispenza talk about. So if you haven't heard of Joe Dispenza, go look up Joe Dispenza and see what he talks about training your mind and training your body to feel things that you haven't felt before, to feel the things that you want to feel in life. But right now, why don't you stop this video and go audit your beliefs, make the adjustments, and say to yourself, whatever I'm doing now is more important than everything else that matters in the world. And maybe that'll get you to step up and do the thing that you really believe in. Do the thing that really, really, really motivates you. I'm here for it. Comment below what you're acting on so that I can support you on your journey. Thank you. I'm Anthony J. the Wolf Hunter. Peace.